really sad. I wonder what I have to do to kill Meliodas, to make someone else kill Meliodas. Yeah. I need to take care of some things.
Serious. Yulia.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
What? I'll go, but once I'm done,
I know. So I'm sending him all these to do all these cores that are previous quests. Basically, well, basically because they kind of save people, and I want them all to be saved at all times. Okay, so now we're going after the plagues. Yes. Okay. So there's a place hidden.
A fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
no time to explain. Go.
All right, I'll be in my bakery.
Hey,
Thank
Virgil.
you, Galerius.
How much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius. I'm not
Okay.
making
So he's doing my job, as you might have seen. Like, he just talked to Fabia, and then he's talking to the assassin. But okay, so I'm going here. Then going down here. Looting. Okay, so this is like even more underground and darker possible. Speedrun strats. Whew. Okay. Barely killed myself. Okay, so there's that dude, and he
Come and join me by the fire.
doesn't know.
Tell me. Ah, yeah. I will tell you everything I know. The one thing I long for about
So the last time I talked to him, I kind of passed on the philosophical argument.
Let us find.
So I'm gonna go. Oh,
Excellent. Now,
yeah, sure. Let's go.
wonderful. Then let me begin with the question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
No.
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher.
It is often a matter of
If you
perspective.
struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the golden rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
Yeah?
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the golden rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution.
Yeah.
So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct?
No.
Which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
No.
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans simply haven't figured out the right system yet?
I think there's no such thing as correct morality.
So is it up to each of us to decide what right and wrong mean to us individually? Or must we simply follow the laws and customs of whichever community we're in?
I think we need to decide for ourselves.
So if a man feels that stoning to death his unfaithful wife is right, then is it right?
No?
I agree. But why? Didn't you just say right and wrong depends on the individual?
Yes.
I see. So you get to decide right from wrong. The people who see things differently...
I don't really have any options. go
What
and
makes you
talk to
special?
him. Okay,
Empathy, the emotion.
I know.
Let me ask you
I
this.
know.
Imagine you were forced
I'm not
to
gonna
choose
take back
between
things
the
I
death of
say.
your beloved spouse and the death of two innocent strangers. Knowing there will be no legal consequences, who would you mark for death?
No, I have to choose. Ah, these answers. Gosh, it's like I am meant to fail. My spouse is wrong. The two strangers is wrong.
A
Everything is
high-minded
wrong.
ideal, but I'm not sure I believe that. Our
Me neither.
empathy, like a siren song calling us away from our true path, would lure us toward the greater evil. Can such a beguiling thing be a reliable cornerstone for anything, let alone the perfect moral code?
What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong. Surely you would agree there are circumstances where an exception may be made, such as where it is necessary for self-defense or to prevent a greater evil. For any rule, you can imagine
This
there are
prevent a greater
countless
evil thing
situations in which
is,
that rule may be suspended.
fishy.
Those situations are impossible to codify. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so
Yeah.
we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached.
Oh no,
Because
please
the
don't
only
remember
way to create a
calculus.
utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
I agree.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
Okay, I'll be
I
going now.
enjoyed our chat, but please keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Yes. Do I have the Scintilla quest? I still have more optional quests in here. But I do not have the Scintilla one. Hanging fish? Where is he getting all this fish from? Okay, well,
Ah, you've returned.
sir? I mean, he is old, but I never lost sight. Well, this is a very old gate. Okay, so what we were discussing, chat, it's very important here, okay? So, retrospective from last night. So we found out this dude, and he is Greek. But not only he is Greek out of a previous generation of the thing that we're living upstairs. So we're Romans upstairs, right? Although we do have some foreigners. But we're Roman upstairs out of, I don't know, the fall of Roman age. But this dude, the Greek man, the Greek guy, he's from like, I don't know, 80 years earlier in time, which means another cycle of people that had been brought and died because they were turned to gold once the golden rule was broken. But he has been living down here all of this time, and he's seen all of these cycles. And then he told us that they weren't the first ones either. The Greeks weren't the first ones. So what happens is there is all of these ages, like all of these eras of cycles of people being brought to the underworld and rebuilding on top of each other and taking each other's culture to another level, like making it more complex or just changing names and all that. but renaming goddess, stuff like that. And as further down we go, technically, we are going to previous cycles, generations, like we're going back. So this here is the Egyptian part, because you see mummies. Okay, I'm gonna keep my bowl up, because we never know. Never know if I will find a mummy here. Alive. Golden mummy. I'm gonna get scared. I am pretty sure the game is gonna give me a jump scare, as it is this kind of game. Yeah, you see? There is a mummy. You're not dead? Okay, they seem much scarier than regular mummies. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely very ancient. So as you guys can see, like these constructions, they are below the Greek ones, which are below the Roman ones. So I'm not sure what's further down, because as I was talking to chat before, I don't know which civilization was big before the Egyptians. She's already golden. So we're going further down. Further and further and further down. Oh, the music. Oh, the music. Chat, talk to me. Chat, talk to me. I see a bunch of them. Oh, there's so many. The game is so loud. Well, this is... Oh, hi, you're alive. So yeah, so the Egyptians were living down here. Oh, you're still alive, per se. Oh, it's already golden. That's weird. This floor is already golden. Hi. Oh my god, they're so loud. Stop! Yeah, why is it glowing on the floor, but I can't... Whatever. Hi. Is it loud for you guys as well? Because like SFX are killing me right now. Like I am scared. I am very scared. Well, they were definitely running from something. Shinobi's. Kabash! Probably him, right? Yeah, it is.
Do not
He's the only
come any
person we
closer.
hadn't met yet. And he's
Who
the
are
only
you?
person that, well, kinda ran away down here, and we know he ran away down, like here. And he is,
I am Kabash.
yeah, of course.
And let me guess, another Greco-Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors.
I'm looking for the Egyptian plague
To what end?
to return to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greco-Roman, are you? I was
No.
planning to return it myself, but for
I mean,
now,
kinda.
I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Mamon! Hey! So you missed quite a bit. We got endings 1 and 3 already. In an hour. So we are now going for the last part. And remember we were talking about yesterday where we have these I mean, we came down to the catacombs to get the rest of the plagues, and now we have 3 of them, but I still need the final one. I still need the last one, which I do not know who it belonged to.
Now,
Talking
as
to Kabash.
for the other plaque.
The 4th, you know about it.
Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
No! Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
I'm having a headache, but I'm here. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm also not super 100%. Like, I'm having a sugar rush. You know, like when you eat way too much sugar. So I had some jujubes and then I fell asleep. Woke up super nauseated and, you know, shaking. Not used to having this this amount of so much sugar anymore. So yeah, I'm a bit nauseous, my head hurts and stuff like that. But drinking a lot of water, which always helps with headaches. Okay. He speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie. Oh, okay, I know what he's getting to. Remember how we were discussing about how all these civilizations built upon another and stole the culture of each other? So like Roman gods are based off Greek gods, which are based off Egyptian gods, which are based off whatever gods. Chat told me that it was Akkadians, but I haven't researched who Akkadians were. They were in Mesopotamia region, apparently. So Kabash is probably very mad because he discovered that his Egyptian gods are based off other gods. So like they were just stolen culture per se.
I will tell you. but
Pretty sure
first,
that's the point.
Do you know what this place is?
Egyptian underworld.
It has a name, and that is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers, but instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they
QWERTY?
renamed to Keron. As if that
QWERTY,
desecration
got
was
it.
not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
I can see why you'd be unhappy with Greeks
I
and
am glad to
Romans.
hear it, which brings me to this other, fourth plaque. It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if
Very
that is
smart,
so,
Kabash.
it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this I cannot accept.
Why not?
I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the encryption say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed.
Wait,
thrown
wait.
into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
No, don't throw it. This is not gonna help. Please
You are
don't.
too late. It is done.
No, my friend. Now I'm gonna have to go after
You
it.
would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
Well, we'll see. But I do have some questions for
If
you.
it will help you to see reason, then ask.
No, I just want to know you. What's your story?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over.
Alexander the Great.
I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to
Oh, that's
learn
right,
Latin
isn't it?
and eventually traveled to
I
Rome.
was just thinking
When
how
the fires
Alexandria
broke out
was
last year, I tried to help.
a bridge
I
between
gathered terrified locals into my
four
boat and led many
colonizations,
of them to
like
safety
different
farther
colonies.
along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother.
Huh.
But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs.
Ooh.
I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd.
Wait,
It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
do you know a way out?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people.
It's gonna be living down
If
there.
our
Huh?
ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
Okay, you do you.
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment
It's the
that
same
will
thing
come
all
to me,
over again.
I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
That's true. That was definitely something the Egyptians thought of. That's why they used so much gold everywhere. Hi, Faye! How you doing? Better late than ever. I agree. And I missed you guys so much. It's so great to talk to people. Because I do have some fluctuations about people online here and just watching me. There's like sometimes I get 5 people, no one say anything. Sometimes I have 3 people and everyone is in chat. So thank you so much for participating. It's great not to be talking to myself. But anyway, you missed a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I done finales 1 and 3. And we had done finale number 2 before, like last night. So now we only have to go for the 4th, which is, I believe, much longer, because in the graph it's like it's a much longer line. So
I
we're
do
going
not
after
know
the final
what could
plague now.
possibly lie beneath the underworld. Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit. the
I'm
devourer
probably
of
going to be
souls. All I
So
know is
scared.
it would be
I need you guys
unwise
to brace with
venture
me.
down there.
I'm not good with horror parts at all. I'm watching the VOD. Yeah, just oh, you can watch the VOD if you don't lose it. I keep getting myself lost in Twitch's non-user-friendly platform. But I'm gonna put everything on YouTube later. Just makes me want to go
Is
down there even more.
everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not even consider it.
Why not? Well, I'm
Good.
off.
Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there.
I have
See
to.
it in your eyes. You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
You can help me come back up if you want to.
We shall see.
Guys, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go down. Help! Help! Help!
How is it possible
The
that
monsters
you
up
are
here.
watched at every moment and yet still be so alone?
Guys, the mummies up here, they would growl so creepy. Okay, I'm using headphones. The game is super loud. I can't imagine what's down there. Monsters for sure. Like real monsters. Okay. You can do it. Yeah. I can do it. I'm off. Sumerian plague. Kabash? Throw me a rope? Kabash? Okay. Chat, can you guys sing something out loud, please? Just sing something out loud. Just like, I don't know, um, Britney Spears. Can you, I don't know, sing something that's not gonna make me think about how I'm in this very creepy place? Ooh, okay. And the game is saving. No, game, what are you doing? I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. Okay. Breathe. Compose yourself. Okay. The game is gonna jump scare me. Stop doing that! That doesn't help. Stop looking at me. Oh god. Oh, and she's pointing, and I don't see mummies. I see. Guys, stop that! Okay, that's just freaky. Oh, that's freaking me out. Okay, she's running from something. There's people here. Okay, they're running. There's stuff on the floor that I can do. She's pointing at it. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Oh, another tablet. Stranger, heed the final words of Namzuku. Bear witness to our art aftermath and lament us. Lament us. Lament us. Lament us. I don't know how to say this word properly. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planned and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as if family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. And it was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nergal's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our